Hi guys, continuing with the same example. Earlier it was for SUMIF and SUMIFs. This time it's for CountIF and CountIFs. Let's see what we have to do here. The example is the same for sports buffs out there. So in cell F14, we have to count the number of cells under the column points earned. So in this column, I have to see how many cells are there, of course, that are filled. So I have a function known as count. So as soon as I type count, I have certain functions. We'll cover each one of them. So count says it counts the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. So this column contains numbers. So normal count will work. So that's the correct operation. So I press tab and I select the range. I select the entire column and I close the bracket and I press enter. So 9 columns or 9 rows or 9 cells under this column. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our answer is correct. Easy, isn't it? So in the next row, in the next cell, F15, I need to count the number of cells under the column team. Can I use the same count function? Yes or no? Many of you will say yes, but the answer is no. Why? Because I told you that count counts the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. Does this column contain numbers? No, it contains text. There is not a single number involved here. So let's switch to the next count, which is count A. Now count A will count the number of cells in a range that are not empty. That means it can contain numbers, it can contain text, it can contain anything. It shouldn't be empty, that's it. So count A is the function and we can select the entire column, close the bracket and press enter. So 9, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What will happen if I try applying the count function here instead of count A? I know many of you are thinking the same. Why not count? Let's see. Close the bracket. It will give me 0. Why? Because there is not a single number involved here. There is no numeric value and hence 0. Right? So count A is the function here. So what is the difference between count and count A? Count computes the count of cells having numbers, whereas count A says that the cells should not be empty. Right? It can contain numbers. It can also contain a text. Just that it shouldn't be empty. That's it. Okay. 2 down. Third one. Count the number of cells where points earned are more than 70. Okay. Striking something, guys. We have a condition here. We have to count based on a condition. So, how many conditions? According to me, it's just one condition. I may be wrong. Please check it. So, just one condition here that the points earned are more than 70. So, how to do that? One condition, it was SUMIF earlier. So, one condition, it will be CountIF. So, CountIF, open the bracket. Let's look at the syntax. It asks for a range and a criteria. So range becomes points earned. I have to count the number of cells where points earned are more than 70. So range becomes points earned, comma. Now how will you select the criteria? I have to select greater than 70. How will I select? So I will enter it as a text. Inverted commas, greater than 70 and close the bracket. 4. Let's see. First, second, third, fourth. So all these values are greater than 70. Hence the result is correct. Once more, guys. Count based on one condition is CountIF. It will ask me for a range. I'll select the range, comma. In criteria, I'll enter it as a text and say that it should be greater than 70. Close the inverted commas, finish the formula, close it with a bracket and press enter. 4. So that's how you apply CountIF. Simple, isn't it? Next one. Count the number of cells where the team has played Champions League and points earned are more than 70. How many conditions? 2 conditions again. First, Champions League should have a yes. It should have played the Champions League. And points earned are more than 70. Let's see. 2 conditions. You know the function. CountIFs. Criteria range 1. What is the first criteria? Champions League should have a yes, comma. There should be a yes in Champions League. Enter it as a text in inverted commas, comma. Criteria range 2. Points earned, comma. Criteria 2. Again, greater than 70. Close it, close the inverted commas, finish the formula with a bracket and press enter. So 3 areas. Let's see. Yes in Champions League, 71. Yes in Champions League, 90. Yes in Champions League, 79. So 3 cells and we have 3 here. So that's how I apply a count, CountIF and CountIFs. That's very simple. Just go according to the syntax, guys. I hope you have understood. Practice on your own. You have the file with you. I'll see you around in the next video.